Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Woodart-3 in the Stable Studios. If you haven't been here before, why have you not been? If you have been before, it's good to have you back. Just having a wee drink of tea.
Water.
No, it's actually very strong today. I can't see the bottom of the cup. Yeah. I've just got a shock of that again. Look, see? Very, very strong tea today. Don't like that.
It's
That's
big bloody Ribena.
Too strong.
That's
Too strong. Right, yeah, I've given it away. Like, I've got a piece of cherry on it. This is a piece of cherry. It's upside down.
It is now upside down.
It's upside down now. Is that upside down now?
That's perfect.
That's upside down for
Perfection
me.
now.
Cherry. 3.5 inches by 12 inches.
Never going to make a bowl out of that.
I'm not making a bowl. I've got these two little bits to play with as well. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what
Are they
happens.
cherry as well?
No, they're not cherry. They're magnolia.
Thank you.
So what will we do? We'll mount this between centres and put a tanner on the bottom of it. That'll be the first thing.
Evening, everybody, by the way.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, good evening.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, see,
we've
that's
been
how lazy
talking
he
for
is.
this long. I
He's
forgot.
slipping. He's slipping.
He's
Hey.
suffering from heat stroke.
It's age. Oh, shut up, Terry.
The
Suffering from
first time
sunburn.
his workshop's been more than 20 degrees.
We
Yeah,
come in
the-
here for pittance and he won't even introduce us.
Yeah,
The
he won't even
workshop
introduce us.
currently is 20.9 degrees, and I'm absolutely roasting. I put my shoes on about 2 seconds ago, just before I went live, because my feet are burning. And I'm absolutely cooking in here. All the windows are open. The extractor fan's going, because the fan's blowing this way to try and give me a bit of cold air. And I'm roasted, but never mind.
Time of life, Bri, your age.
I'll suffer for you.
Cooking.
I'll suffer
He's
for
having a
my
few
art,
vapes.
as they say.
He's having the
Right.
vapors.
So the lovely Joe has joined us graciously, just in case we need somebody to sing or somebody to read the chat out,
Probably it. That's right.
or do some research on what we could maybe turn. I don't know. That's what Joe does. She's a researcher. We have the lovely Terry. Well, use the word
Evening,
lovely.
everybody.
Use the word lovely.
Us-
loosely.
I've only got half a
Lucy.
glass now because he started late. It's all right. I can pop it.
Terrible. You can always
Slow
talk.
down then.
Just I'll give Ruth a shout. She maybe will be watching.
She'd be
And we
watching.
have William, my good friend William,
Hello, all.
who actually is
Good to see
responsible
you.
for this piece of cherry. Surprise! Would you believe that?
Surprise.
You see, he introduces William as good friend, but Terry and I were just who we are. Have you
You're
noticed?
you're just a hangers on.
Oh, don't worry about it. We're just hangers on.
You're only here for the crack.
Yeah.
Joe, I know what you should do, Joe. Refuse to read the chat and let him make him do it.
I'll do it myself if you want. I don't care. There's no big deal to
I
me.
don't think that would work.
So I think we'll put a step center in the old. Which step center will I use today?
Whichever
I'll
one
use
you've got.
this record player one. Oh no, I don't want to do that.
It's
Go
nice
put
to have
the
a
chuck.
selection.
I'm going to put it in the chuck.
I'm gonna put it in the shop.
I'll put it in the chuck. I'll put you in the background while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Well. Put you in the background first. And whilst I'm getting set up, that's the wrong thing. That's what I want. Whilst I'm getting set up, the lovely Josephine can tell us who's in.
I will. Good evening and welcome everybody. And at the top of my chat, we've got Terry Bartlett, Wayne the Wood Turner, Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks, Michelle Ousby, Alan Gibb,
He,
Robert Broadwood, Paul
Of
Norfolk.
the mouse.
I'll say that in a minute. Paul Norfolk Hunter,
your teeth back in, Joe.
Wivy Woodshed, Andrew. Oh, well, you
It started already.
Copperall Wood Turning, Rob, Vinnie
Rob.
Charlton. Rob, Kingsborough Braces UK. That's a little-
Abrasive Robson.
Abrasive Rob, yeah.
Anthony
He's
Green.
not really I need something here now, don't I? Oh. I had it in my hand a minute
Albert
ago. There
Dawson.
we go. One of them. Now, I've started to use this steps at this live center because it's so much longer, and that's why it works better with this, with the Axminster. Go on ahead.
Carry on, Joe. Talk over him. Don't worry.
Yeah. Andy does 60.
Pardon me, I'm only here for
Peter Carlos.
Here.
Nigel Harvey. Clint at Wood Dancers. Paul Hoyt and the Grimsby Turner. Roger Kent.
Pauline.
I believe I had to put
Wurzel
that
the
in.
Wood Butcher. Alex.
Hang on a bit further yet. There we go. All day.
Glyn the Yorkshire Git.
Hello,
Martin
Glyn.
Ian
Ford
Glynis.
Turning Crazy. Gaps today.
Stephen Martin. Gavin.
Now, somebody said to me that Brian Altanera de Madeira's in, but
He
it
is.
must have slipped at the
He's
top
in
of the chat.
second.
He was
It
in
was.
earlier, yeah.
He's at the top of the chat.
Well, I've said his name even though.
See, one job. She had one job.
One job, and she started with Terry Bartlett.
He's at the
Favourite.
top of.
Gary Bartlett, her favourite, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
it.
at the
Isn't
top
it?
of my
Yeah.
chat.
Oh,
You
like-
know, but at least I remember.
Well, put it like this. Put it like this. The
Brian.
start was Michelle came in, then Brian, then William, then Michelle said hello, and then I came in, and Michelle said hello, and then Brian Altanero de Madeira came in. Then
He's
Michelle
not
said
there.
hello, Brian. Then Wayne came in.
Yep. Not
What
there.
has happened with my face shield today?
But I still said his name, so
You did.
I'm a good egg.
That's only because you like saying it.
You're an egg.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're an egg.
Not necessarily a good one, but you're an egg.
You're an egg.
Hey, you're a nag. You're a
An egg.
nag.
Well, at least you didn't say I was a rotten egg.
I didn't say that.
Which,
I
trust
said
me-
you're a nag.
Right, let's turn this.
There's two ways you can take
Can
that.
you zoom out a
An
tiny
egg.
bit, Brian, or move your screen over
Yeah.
a bit?
Oh
That's
no,
it.
no.
That's
Too
too
far.
far. Yeah.
So you got to sit down.
Sorry, no, mate. You're way off
Start.
centre.
Well, he didn't check his cameras, did he? So.
He didn't check your cameras because told you he's suffering from heat stroke.
I'm suffering from heat strokes, right? You're laughing too. It's not funny.
Go back
let
to
me
the
just-
short version
Yes, I'm doing it.
And
I'm
then-
doing it, Terry. I'm doing it.
and there you go.
Just
Slide it
ahead
sideways.
Just skim ahead a wee bit of piece.
You're going cutting us off.
Pan sideways, it probably do it.
That's what I'm doing, Terry. I just need to click it open and open properties and then open configure video and then open camera control and then slide it a bit.
I know.
Let's try tilting it that way. How good.
Perfect there. Perfect.
That's good. Leave as is.
Apply that. Apply that. And
Pull up the handbrake
Close.
now, and she should be good.
close that and close that and close that. I think we're good
Go,
at that,
look
aren't
at
we?
that. That's better.
Here we go.
Shoot, shoot,
Brian's
shoot.
in again.
If it's not perfect, it's not perfect.
Hello, Brian. Welcome
Oh,
along.
Brian.
Welcome along, everybody. Good to have you all in.
Yes.
I don't like people saying
Face
Brian
shield
with a
on,
Y.
basically because I'm going to be roughing this out. Nice new tool rest light, all nice and shiny. Don't know how
Full
long
on.
that'll last.
Yeah, mask and face shield on. Who says that?
Yeah.
Mask and face shield on, yeah.
Yeah.
Phil Anderson.
That's the boy, yeah.
I haven't seen him for a while.
So it starts from the end and work back towards the middle.
Ooh, it's loud.
Isn't it?
A light.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll get less loud in a moment.
It will when you start talking.
$12.99
$12.99 says Mickey.
If
Oh,
only.
Michelle, I think you find it's probably 60 odd quid. You got it half price. Not that I'd tell tales on him.
Ah.
Such
In
a
fact, he
liar,
bought
Derek.
two, Michelle.
She knows.
Yeah, no.
I bet there's
I won't drop you in
deliveries.
it otherwise.
I bet there's deliveries every single day.
Yeah,
Cool.
Nearly.
every day.
Most days.
I got 2 deliveries today.
Did you now?
I
I
certainly
got a
did.
big one yesterday. Oh, that sounds
How's your
awful.
cows getting on?
Cows are grand.
Ah,
They're not my cows.
lovely.
Well,
The
They're on
rent in
your
the
land, yeah.
space.
yeah.
I'm just hosting them for a while.
Munching on the grass.
Wonder if they'd notice one missing if you bone one out, you know.
Yeah.
Don't you say that.
Well, I used to work in a butcher's, used to bone out cows.
Yeah, I know, but they're not ready yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, they're far too small.
All right.
I need you to stand next to one and take a photograph, so I can get some size comparison.
Well, you remember the ones at the back of my house when you were here, Joe?
Yeah.
They're smaller than them.
Ah,
They're only babies.
Still couldn't eat a whole one.
they're still lovely. They're so inquisitive.
They
Yeah,
are.
lovely Joe with a bit of salt and pepper.
Yep.
Mind
You
yourself.
couldn't eat a whole one in one sitting, could you? Well,
You
One
tried.
bite at a time, mate.
I must admit, I'm partial to a bit of steak myself, but
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, how'd you eat an elephant? Yeah.
it's it's
One
been a
bite at a
while.
What subject are we on now?
Steak.
Oops.
Nice using the tool rest, Brian.
Well, it's certainly sliding easy.
Yeah. Looks good.
Good. Looks easy, doesn't it?
It's a bit awkward, a little bit different here because it's not as
Yeah.
tall.
Hmm.
So you get your finger in there and teach you to put your
Something
finger
you
in the
get
right
used
place,
to.
isn't it?
You get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, aye. So I just want this as round as, without taking too much out of it, because this is going to be the base here. Let me see. Oh, there's a nasty inclusion in there. Well, I'll be alright. Just come up a wee bit. Be fine. We've
That's
put a
wood for
ten
you.
in there now anyway, so that'll be alright.
Time you straighten it up, nearly gone, wasn't it?
So we'll just take a final cut there just to kind of tidy that up a wee bit. Doesn't really matter because we're going to do a whole lot more cutting to it. But
It's
not
fun
much
though.
more cutting. Yeah, I was thinking if you've got fat fingers, this tool rest might not do. It's got a big curve on it. You know?
See, Brian says it's good to see everyone's Spanish so improving.
Has improved, yeah.
Yeah, considering there's only one person that went, hold up.
Hola, yeah.
Smooth
La
as
cuenta,
tool
por
rest.
favor. It's not Spanish. La cuenta, por
Yeah.
favor.
I'll get a little tenon on
Give
this
me the
now.
bill. Give me the bill.
Can I have the bill, please?
Yes.
And that little branch inclusion is going to be a pain in the bum.
Well, you
So
might
it's
be able
not
to
Ruth
cut
that
that
says
back.
that.
What?
It's not Ruth that says that, is it?
No,
Of
I
course
just say
not.
it and point to her when they bring the bill. I took her out to lunch today.
Did you pay?
I did.
Good man.
Well,
I
That'll
had
be a
scampi
first.
and chips. She had a bowl of soup.
it's surprising, even though it's still, when it's hot weather, how many people choose soup.
Yeah, she didn't feel like much to eat, which was good for me. She had a bowl
Yeah.
of soup. Mike, Dances with Aardvarks, has joined us. Evening, Mike.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, Mike.
Just use that just to put a little dovetail in that. Doesn't need much of a dovetail. 10 degrees is all it is.
So can anyone
10
guess
degrees.
what it is yet?
So that's
Bit of
all I'm
round
doing with
timber.
that for now. I'm going to take it off here now.
Bit of round
and
cherry.
He's
get it
making a
into
big
the-
pencil.
Get it in a big pencil, yeah, giant pencil.
Rob from Abrasives says, well, following a meeting today, Klingspor will not be at Harrogate this year.
Okay.
Oh, well,
You and many others, I think, Rob.
Yeah, that might be a
Gonna be
no-go
poor
this year.
turnout.
I won't
I
be
think I'm
going.
going to take this face shield off because it's crippling me with the heat. We're done anyway. That's the roughing out bit done.
Dances Mike says a skittle.
No.
Skittle, yeah.
Close, but no coconut. Oh, should have made it and a little bit
Paul
smaller.
Finley, Woodturner at Home's in. Good evening,
Hey,
Paul.
Paul.
Pauline,
Terry, what have we done with Chucky? Oh, sorry, I found it.
you just put it to your left there.
And
Oh, record
Wayne
power
says
have
he's
dropped
not
out
going
as
to
well.
be.
Yeah,
No.
Paragon. I think, if I remember rightly, I've heard a rumor that
Idiot. I'm an idiot.
Bigger
what's he
jaws,
call
mate.
it?
Just change your jaws to be quicker.
Nah.
He's not going.
Who's not going?
Simon Hope.
Simon Hope not going.
Oh my God. That'll be a bit
I'm
of a
not
blow.
sure if Martin Pigeon's going with his timber either. Cornish Maid, Katie's in. Even Katie.
Just this back end,
Chris,
yeah,
And
if you're
Rowan
there.
the Tiniest Woodturner.
Hello, Katie.
and reduce the
Hello,
size of the
both of
tent
you.
again. I should have measured it, shouldn't I? Really?
Nor Ashley Isles.
I'm an idiot.
Oh,
No.
is there going to
Yeah,
be anybody going?
John said he probably won't be going. Well, it's not worth their while, is it? They're paying more than they paid last year for 3 days to get 2 days. And
just
it's only
3
2 days. They ain't got a chance to earn any money, have they?
No, because you usually earn it on the third day.
Yeah, well, second and third, But you need a cumulative amount, you need
Let's see what size that is.
you need 3 days to get those people that can't go on the
Yeah, I just dropped the
Fridays.
tool off my leg.
Chris Trencrete Woodturner Cornwall's in.
Chris.
All right, Chris.
Hey,
Hi,
Chris.
Chris and Katie both in.
And
Hello.
Rowan.
And Rob's saying it's £400 more than it was in 2024.
Hmm.
That's
Sounds-
with only 2 days. That's taking the mick.
Sounds a bit stupid to me.
I think they're getting greedy. That's it.
Greed is the word,
Absolutely.
Terry.
Mhm.
I've taken another
Greed is the
5
word.
out of that yet. About there somewhere. That'll do. Take a little bit more out of it. Close that drawer before you get shavings in it.
Lampshade.
No,
Oh, not a shade, a lamp.
it could be a.
Lamp base, you mean?
A lamp
Close.
base, yeah.
Or
Close, Derek.
lighthouse. Lighthouse.
Close. No. But you're getting warm. A little bit more yet.
Candle holder.
Martin says, sounds like Harrogate is going to be a failure this year. No Sorby, Turner's Retreat, no Simon
Yeah.
Hope, no Klingsbar. Who else isn't going?
Well,
No record power.
no record power. No Ashley Isles.
Wow. It's not going to be much of a wood turning show then, is it?
No. And
So
Glyn
those
says,
guys.
Glyn says the big companies just use Harrogate as exposure. It's the small
They do.
companies that rely on takings.
But they're not going though, are they? The big
No.
company, Record Power's not going. I'll guarantee Axminster won't go. I expect.
I
The
don't
thing
think that's
is,
going anywhere. Will
people won't be interested then, will they?
Nope.
They're not going to get good
Well,
deals and stuff.
it'll put a lot of people
Well, there
off.
won't be any bargains that they would normally get.
I think a whole lot of people just go to have a look at the tools and see a little bit of the odd demonstration and stuff.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
And Wayne says, and all because of a potato festival.
Because of the potato farm.
Yeah, that's what it is. On Sunday. Well, they've cooked their spuds now, haven't they?
Oh, what?
Put that back on. Screw this up.
Keep her nice and straight.
That should help to push it in against the jaws and then tighten the jaws up. Hopefully that'll be fine. Cool. I'm going to leave that in for a while. Don't need it. So all I want to do is put a little bit of shape on this. I want to make it like a tower. I'm not putting any, not making that any narrower. So that'll be the base. So we'll just cut the tenon off at the bottom and then we'll sand the base flat. That'll be easy. Saves any messing about. So we'll use the spindle rough and gauge just to bring this
Dara
nearly to,
Coolon's in. It's been a while.
Hi,
nearly
Dara.
to a point. Hi, Dara.
Hey,
Oh,
Dara.
she says hello. It's been a while actually to get to watch
It
it
has
live.
been a while. Nice to see
Yeah.
you here.
It has, yeah.
Maybe too tall actually.
Giving off a nice smell, is it, Brian?
I can't really smell it, William. No, not really. Not much of a smell. So there.
Building a rocket. Rocket man.
Mm.
Oh, that's market tail stock. It's only aluminium. Rob's saying he really believes they don't really want to run it this year and looking for an excuse to cancel it. And no one is getting emails asking if they want to stand. Last year they were chasing from March to book. That's
Maybe
right.
that's the case, Rob.
Why don't they just say they're not running it this year? Simple. Instead of trying to blame the punters or the people that rent the space. Oh, we had to cancel because nobody wanted to go. A lot of rubbish.
Exactly.
They might go, Martin, but not if it's nobody else is going.
Learn about Emma and Mick.
Yeah.
Try to work out what the ideal height would be. In
Depends
my
what
head.
Depends what you're making.
I know what it is.
Well, tell us then, Joe.
No.
Okay.
Secret.
Secret. I
Okay.
know what it is too.
Joe knows what it is because she probably sent Brian the picture.
Yeah, she probably did.
Oh, you can see through me.
Joe's in the research department.
That's the picture you sent him last week, Joe, isn't it?
I
remember now.
Yeah, similar to what I sent.
Yeah.
I'm still not telling you what it is.
No, I don't care. Not interested anyway.
Well,
Oh,
what did you
can't get
ask me
decent
for
cut
then?
there.
I'm
Stop
only
it.
here for the chat.
Oh.
Right, that's how tall I want it. There.
Looks like a fancy wine bottle now.
Does, doesn't it?
Dara asked Michelle, how's it
Miggy.
going? She says, Dara, it's going great. Brian's outside.
You're devil,
Love it.
Uh,
So she can watch the Eurovision Song Contest or Craponation Street or something.
Carbonation Street it'll be.
That's it.
Put the toe rest in the angle that you want and just follow the toe rest. Instead of trying to guess it.
Dara's out in the workshop as well, right side at least. Haley's in. Evening, Haley.
good
Hi,
evening.
Haley.
Bro.
I'm actually better cutting that left-handed.
Mm. Have you booked to
Jump
go
for,
to
jump
Harrogate,
for the
Terry
skew.
Bartlett? Yeah, skew chisel. Terry, have you already booked to go to Harrogate?
I'm using a skew chisel. That's it.
Todd
That'll
says
do.
it's hot and humid in Dallas. Good day to be in the air conditioning. Hmm. What's she doing?
Now, let's do a little something on the end here. It'll be alright. I'll sand okay just in a minute. Let me get my spindle gauge out now. Oh, it is out. It's over here. Spindle gauge. just go take some of this away. That's it.
No, Terry's not going either to Harrogate. Not driving all that way for 2 days. Don't blame me. I ain't going either.
No, we're not going either.
I'd rather go to Newark. More fun.
It appears that Newark is becoming a whole lot of people's favourite.
It is.
Maybe the likes of going to sand this now. That might sound alright. I was kind of chipped out there a wee bit. Chipped out a wee bit on the end grain there.
Mm,
Try sand it. See.
I will. I will.
yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. Let's start with 120 grit. One great big drill. I've used a bit that I used yesterday. Just to disappoint Rob. Where is the extractor? Oh, it's way over there.
Finger extension.
This boil, yeah. Let's try that, see will that catch anything. Take the tool rest out the way before I bang my elbow on it.
Yeah, ouch.
I think it might be Nelton. Not quite sure now.
Very simple bit of turning tonight, to be honest. Run that over that and see will it cure that little bit of tear out. I think it might.
Lucy has joined us. Good evening, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
So that was my first grit, so that should take the longest. Should. Give it a little bit more. Well, maybe take it down from 2,000 reds a little bit.
I was just going to say, yeah, turn it down a bit.
Yeah. MB Woodturn has just joined us evening.
Hi, MB.
Good evening.
This piece will be on the centre of a table. That's the idea.
It's a big pepper mill.
No. Won't be that.
Wouldn't have that top on it.
No, certainly not pepper milk, no.
No, I know what it is.
We'll just get a little bit of sandpaper in there.
Salt shaker.
It's a salt shaker, yeah, right.
Oh, it's a salt shaker. Yeah, I'm looking forward to him putting the other end in the chuck and drilling it out.
Yeah, it's going to be good fun, that, isn't it, there?
Yeah.
I'm just going to put a little bun line in there. just to keep that nice. If we can find the Burney drawer, there's the Burney drawer. Yeah. Fine. That feels a whole lot better now. It should do. That'll do for the 120 anyway. 240 or 180, sorry.
Straight at 240, I reckon.
Just go to 240. Keep hitting that chip. Shouldn't take any less time at all.
It's a big disc, isn't it?
3-inch disc.
3-inch.
It's not getting any cooler in here. It's not
No.
It's
cooling
still
at all.
cooking, are you?
240.
Be all right about it. It'll be all right about 11 o'clock tonight. It'll cool down.
Yeah.
We'll put a new bit of 320 on in case Rob's grandchildren are hungry.
They're always hungry.
Well, and children are always hungry.
They always
They are.
are.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. And the last one is 400.
Lucy wants to know what you're making.
Got to
Secret.
guess,
Surprise,
Lucy.
Lucy.
You got to see it to find out.
You got to
Gas-
guess.
You gas to guess.
I'll give it away in a minute. Well, I might give it away in a minute.
Flingsbar Rob says it's too late after you use the second-hand bits of paper to start.
That's not second hand. That's a brand new bit.
No, to start
Well,
with, you did.
To start
to
with,
start
I
with.
have cancelled
You
dinner.
started
film
with a
tomorrow.
second-hand piece. He's had to cancel the kids' dinner tomorrow.
I think the filter needs cleaning in my extractor.
Looks like it. Is it switched on?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's working. I can see it's working. Yeah.
certainly. Just throw things at it. It's fine. It's just
So
not being as effective as it usually is.
mm,
Yeah. Filter needs cleaning.
So we'll give it a clean out tomorrow. I'm not doing it now. I'll do it. So I'll take
Or you
that.
just
That's
take a leaf
No.
blower to
take the leaf blower to it, right?
it. Yes.
I'll take this bit of 400 off and use it, fold it in half so that I can't use it again, Rob.
well,
What's
he
stop
would
you?
have wanted to. He would have wanted to use a new bit on that end.
Right, just go part this off now. Because we're done with that. Fancy tool rest back on. Not used to the height of this tool rest yet either.
No.
Right there somewhere will be fine, I think.
Loosen your tailstock.
Yep.
Won't jump at you then.
It really shouldn't.
Just well, no, it might have done if it twisted into the tail stocking.
Yeah,
for
I know.
more. Didn't want that to happen. In case you
There we go.
just
Start
forgot.
off. I'll keep that a little bit. Maybe make a knob out of that sometime later
Yeah,
in the future.
sparesies, a sparesies.
It's a spare bit.
You can add that to all the other bits in your resin collection.
Yeah, in the resin pot. Yeah.
The resin bucket, yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of that and just hit that with a little bit of sandpaper on this end. Just to finish it off a little bit.
We used the new one as well, Bri. Oof.
Ah, look.
Look at that, new piece.
I
Yeah,
know.
Rob.
You'll have to stop
No
whinging
expense,
sometime.
no expense spared tonight.
No.
None at all. Terrible.
Especially when he cleans them all off at the end of the night when you're not here. The rubber thing. Uses them again
Well,
tomorrow.
I've got other cleaning blocks there.
Mm.
This is about 400. So
Is that Klingspor, Rob is asking?
yeah. How can I prove that? You recognise that? Says Klingspor there.
Hmm.
PS22N. Rob will know that number.
Lucy says she thought she had the wrong live when she saw the state of the floor.
Yeah.
That's
Thought it was
because you were
Wayne's.
late, Lucy.
Yeah, he's turned some shaving since then.
It was immaculate before I started.
And it
But you
will be
can't believe
afterwards.
such a small piece can create so many shavings.
It wasn't that small, was it? I mean, it was, you know,
No,
Yeah,
it's quite
but-
big. It was 4 inches by
he had to
12
rough it down,
inches.
didn't he?
Yeah, but it's still
4
quite
inches by
big.
12 inches. Right, we'll get a bit
And-
of sanding sealer on that now.
Rob says he was wondering why you've got such an amazing finish. Now he knows.
Oh, what?
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
I'll use the old dirty board. Push that out of the way. Use the reaching finger stick.
Switch it off.
Switch off. A little bit of sanding sealer squished out the bottle. Ooh, that's a nice piece of wood.
Cherry
It is,
isn't
isn't it?
Martin Ford says, I've got it. It's a small mushroom with a thick stalk. What
That's
colour
just-
will you paint it, Brian?
Small mushroom.
I'll tell you who painted it.
Yeah, very good. You're a genius.
Little policeman's hat on the top.
It's
Well,
a bell.
something like that, Rob. Will.
Well, I couldn't quite
I
say
turned
it,
a
could I?
bowl like that the other day.
Stop it. These are terrible. Just heat that up a wee bit. Get it to dry off quick.
You know, Ray. It's 20 odd degrees in your workshop. It won't take long to dry.
No.
That's true. You get dust on that. Oh,
Are you going to make Terry Bartlett happy or not?
I'm indeed. He'd be delighted in a minute.
Fucking Owls is here. Hello.
King
I
Owls.
thought you were
Strangers
saying
with
something else
strange.
there for a minute, Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's been a long while.
it has.
I'm going to show you how miserable I am too. You don't regret.
That's not been miserable.
No, that's not the miserable bit. You'll see in a minute.
Mark Harvey is in.
And
Hi
Mark,
all. Is that cherry wood?
it is cherry
Hey,
wood.
Mark.
Yes.
It is cherry wood
Mark.
for sure.
It is for sure.
Forking Owls. Sorry it's been so long. Well,
Yeah,
you've
where have
had
you
your
been?
reasons.
Have you
Yeah,
been?
quite.
Have you been not well, buddy, or something?
Well, yeah, we hope you've been okay.
If you haven't
Yeah,
been well,
we do.
I'm glad you're back. And even if you haven't been not well,
Still
we're
glad.
glad you're back.
Yeah.
This is a super piece of wood.
It is.
So we use plenty of grit. Turn the speed down. Turn around 500-ish.
You ready,
Let that
Joe?
work itself in.
Get on,
Yeah.
Joe.
As I feel pity can be soft as your face, with light brown Yorkshire gritty.
That wolf in the background is almost in tune.
Almost, yeah, more than I am. Heather,
Hey,
Spirit,
Heather's in.
Wind, Bone,
Spirit.
Wood,
Hey,
Stone,
Heather.
and Bone is in.
Just in
Howdy.
time.
Well,
Terry
Basically, you should
Bartlett.
keep doing this.
Terry Bartlett's probably, well, he's on the floor now and he's just rolling around. And
Yeah.
Angelic.
he says
He says.
angelic. You creep, Bartlett.
Yes,
Angelic.
Crawling so and so.
Well, someone's got to be nice to me.
Oh, sure, that's what Grunt's job is.
Yeah. He's got he's got a pander for your every whim.
As if.
And
He
once you
does.
feel the grit starting to get a bit smoother under your fingers, you can afford to turn the speed up. But it still feels very gritty just at the moment. So we'll just persevere for a moment.
And Wayne says he must get Dale to write a new song.
Yeah. Anything, Wayne.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Betterer.
They call it
Better.
nitty gritty. No.
Anything you can do, I can do grittier. I don't know.
Hands I feel pity can be soft as your face, with light brown Yorkshire gritty.
Love it. Right, it's
Ah,
starting to
good
feel
on
a
you,
bit
Joe.
smooth now, so I'm going to turn the speed up to around about 1,000. There-ish. And you'll see it should start to look like it's polishing up a little bit. But
Yeah, you can see.
that's
Fork and
because
Owl
of the
says.
wax.
Fork and Owl says he's not been well. He had a breakdown, a funny farm, and other health problems, but it's probably because of all the live stream.
It's probably because we've been watching us.
Probably is, mate.
Oh, God.
Ah.
Rob Klingsborough says, if you're gritting and you know it, clap your hands.
Oh. Heather says it's been a great day. She's had the grandbaby today.
Cool.
Nice.
And
Clean
Michelle's
piece of cloth,
asking,
eh?
has Joe put the
Bloody hell,
has
look at all
Glyn
this
put
new
the
paper
TV
though.
away as he eckers like?
You still got your TV to go on the wall?
Oh yes.
Oh, you had
that's
that
a
about a year.
story. That's a story for another day.
Get the TV on the wall for what's the matter with you? You're not watching
I
it
can't
leaning up
lift it
against
up.
the wall, are you?
No, we're not watching it. No, it's still in its box.
Still in the box.
Christ. Like
Would you
everything
believe?
else you got.
Yep. Still in the box. I'm going to sell a load of boxes off.
Yeah. And the contents or just the boxes?
No, the contents as well.
I don't blame you. You should sell it all. You're not using it before it loses
We
its
do
value.
Yeah, we do.
Let me have a look at that and see what that looks like. Oh,
It looks
cherry.
like a very nice piece of cherry.
Gorgeous
It
piece
does.
of cherry.
Better with white grit as well. Oh, this is it. No, she's going for this. Obviously, a very simple piece. He's not turning much after it.
I've got another 3 bits to turn yet, Terry.
Trying to leg it out a bit.
No, I've got 3 bits to turn. So, and a whole lot of drawing and messing about. Turn the speed down again.
So make
not
yourselves
that.
comfortable.
Not that slow. Yeah, make yourself comfortable. Plan a tea break for about 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind.
As I feel pity can be soft as your face, with bright white Yorkshire gritty.
Good on you, Joe.
This doesn't take quite as long.
Yeah, that's what Rob says. Joe, start a new TV program like those mystery storage box show. Joe's mystery boxes.
Yeah.
That's an idea, isn't it?
Salvage Hunt. Oh, it's not Salvage Hunt. What are they
Storage
called?
Wars.
Storage Wars. That's what they call it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about now.
Fork and Owl says, question mark, has Brian turned more Irish or is he still a man? No, he's still a man.
Oi!
But he does let it slip now and again. He lets the old Irish accent come out because he's next door neighbour. He got to talk Irish to her, And she comes over and
Or Mary.
if he's in a hangout and she walks in the door, oh, hey, you, Mary. Hey, Mary. Hey. Top
How you
of
doing,
the
Mary?
morning, Mary.
How you doing, Mary?
How you doing, Mary?
What's the crack, wee girl? Turn the speed up again. Flat out.
Glenn says, will you bugger stop
Go on.
encouraging my wife to sing? We're not rubbing the grit on. It's nothing to do with us, Glenn.
It's tormenting the
Brian's
parrot.
fault. Tormenting the parrot, yeah.
There we go. That's starting to look really nice now. I'm liking it.
You still got to put polish on it.
This will show you.
Yeah, I mean, that's without a
This-
finish,
this-
isn't it?
This will show you how miserable I am.
Like,
God, that tin is about 40 years old.
That tin is about as old as Martin.
It's hell of an old. And it's just started to be used.
Like-
Blimey.
oh, look how full it is.
Yeah, but they've been
Ah.
brown. They've been brown tins for about 4 years, 5 years.
I know, easily. Yeah, if not more.
Maybe 6.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark.
Wayne will know when this tin came out because he's still got one, I think.
Yeah. Oh, the Wayne's got the original aluminium one. Plain aluminium.
I did have one of them. I used it first. Now I've started
Thing
on
is,
this one.
Martin's business is not going to be doing very well if you bring out tins like that.
I've had a bit.
You has to be using it.
In Martin's defence, now, to be fair, now I do have a brown tin.
That's to feed his kids as well as Rob's. Like Rob's just said, if you
And this
look
one's
in a
nearly empty,
dictionary under tight, it means Brian. It mentions Brian.
Look at the dictionary under miserable. It says brown.
Dara's still got the green tin as well.
Quite right. No point in wasting it.
I've never seen one. That was before I started turning.
It was.
Yeah, long.
You're right. It was indeed. I think I'm done with the shiny stuff now. We can put them away. Just leave that to flash off a little minute whilst I put things away again. In cupboard, lad. That's the way Joe says it. Put that away in cupboard, lad.
Go on, Joe, say it.
Oh, I don't say it, lad, do I?
Oh, no.
When you've all finished.
Forkenau says Wayne has the original tin of Shishini. It's in a coconut.
It's in a
It's
coconut.
in a coconut.
Ah, you little gag. I could have done this in half the time, just rubbed the canoe stick up it, couldn't I?
It could have, but we wanted to hear Joe squirm and squeak. Martin Ford says, I know Martin says a little goes a long way, but real word turners use
certainly does.
earwax, says Rob.
Earwax, yeah. Go on, Rob.
I could have done that the other day, actually. I had to go to the hospital, my ears, wax taken out my ears because a piece
Syringed.
of chipping went in my ear a year ago. They kept me waiting that long and they got a machine and sucked it out. Full of
It
earwax.
started to
it
grow.
was. Yeah.
It's
It actually started to dissolve. The timber itself was starting to rot.
The giveaway was the two little leaves coming out of the ear.
Yeah.
The root's going out the other one.
There we go.
I
Now,
don't
it
mean
could
to,
be
Carl,
fancy
don't
and
mean
put
to you.
decorations and stuff on this, but I'm not going to.
No.
It doesn't need it. Nice
Less
enough
is
piece of
more
wood.
on this piece, I think.
That's lovely,
not-
actually.
Does not need it.
Lovely
So
piece
now,
of wood.
now I have to think about this. It's where the brain has to work. But I'll do a bit of brain work off camera just for a minute. We'll take us out of the chuck now.
Are you going to get a tannin off? Are you going to part it off? Or are you going to?
No,
Get
I'm
in
not.
with
I'm going to
No.
cut the tin off the bandsaw and then sand the bottom just
Okay.
on my belt sander. That's all I'm going to do with that. And it'll just be fine. Oh, that's good size. Now let me go over here a wee minute till I figure this out.
Sounds like he has a plan.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Do you?
it?
Probably got a drawing, knowing Brian.
No, I haven't got a drawing.
Oh, he's got a picture that Joe sent him last week.
Picture.
Right, I've got these two bits. 1, 2.
Which are maple.
Let me just come to this. I've got these two bits. One of these
No,
two
they're
bits
not
of
maple. They're
No.
two bits of
Mag-
magnolia
Magnolia.
Magnolia.
that I'm going to stick in the chuck. I'm going to use one anyway, which is the biggest one. This is the biggest one.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
leave
at the dirt of Brian's posh chair. Look.
Oh, look at that. He's put shavings on his
Oh.
chair.
Oh God.
Brian.
Oh God. Oh, hold on a minute. I can't be having that nonsense. I forgot to turn it around.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm supposed to go
Martin
like
at
that.
Hope your
Woody's
teacup's not
Creations
full of
in.
it either.
Good evening, Martin.
Who's that?
Good evening, Martin.
Martin.
Welcome
Martin
along, buddy.
Woody's Creations.
You know, mate.
I
Martin.
was trying to put it in the chuck. I couldn't find the chuck key. That was clever. Now we might have a little problem here. We'll just work with this. I can always remake these bits.
Oh,
Change
we're
that
at camera then,
buddy.
Brian.
I'm going back to that now. So that's that little one in the chuck. What I have to do now, I need to take that out of there and take that off and get a small one
That Glyn just sneezed.
for when I need it.
It was. Yeah, he's going for gold.
Bring up said tailstock and take this thing out of it. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll knock that out.
Martin's Woody Creations is Wayne. Did you get your wood hard?
Well,
Question
Oh,
mark.
question.
Well,
man.
too many opportunities there. Too many opportunities. What he meant was that Wayne did a bird last night. Was it last night? Was last night? No, it
Night
was
before.
Wednesday
Yes.
night.
Wednesday
did a
night.
bird.
Yeah, last night.
Made a lovely shape of a pedestal bowl on the outside.
Mm.
Turned it round, put it into the chuck. Tried to screw a
Wrong.
chuck up, and the tenon just crumbled underneath it.
Yeah.
So he had to try and do something to. we did something else then.
Stephen Madden's in. Even Stephen.
That was
Hi,
the end
Stephen.
of that piece. So now I
Good
want to put
evening.
a little. I want to put. Do I want to? I do. Yes, I do.
I wouldn't mind that
Hawkins
board
is
was
asking if-
absolutely beautiful piece of timber as well.
It was.
Hawkins
need
is asking
mine.
if Brian still has those lovely horses. He certainly does. They're
He certainly
stunning.
does.
Want to true it up first?
I think I should. Yeah.
Yeah, just in case.
I think I should.
It wobbles.
Yeah. There's a little crack in it too.
Ooh.
That magnolia is
Cut-
terrible for cracking, boys.
Todd at Glen Cove says, there goes the PG rating for Brian's lives.
Oh, he always says it no. He always says it's no good for kids.
It's not for
So do I.
children.
I'll do that as well.
My
I'll say the
channel's not
same.
for children.
Not for children. No.
I'm happily cutting away at this, hoping that'll get rid of the crack.
Yeah.
Fingers
I
crossed.
can hear the crack. You can hear it as you go over it.
You
You can.
can.
Christine
Christina
Michael
Michael
has her in.
Hi, Christina Michael.
Hi
But
the
it's
pair
not
of
so
you.
bad because it's in the middle, and I'm going to drill out the middle of that.
Good evening, both of you.
I'll use the bigger. Use the heavier spindle gauge. Take that back a little bit more.
Hawking, he does occasionally, yes. There's one just recently.
Just go into his channel and you'll see there's a couple of little shorts.
Yep.
Now, anybody who read the thumbnail will see that I said I'd be making 2 or 3 things. But what I didn't say was I'm not making them the same.
Woodburn
this
Paul's
is-
in.
Not production coming.
Hi, Paul.
Evening, Paul.
Good evening, Paul.
Cornish 1982 says, I do wonder if it's the medication I'm on when I've got in the background the Eurovision in the background and I literally thinking, what the is that?
Exactly.
No, you're correct. We all think the same.
Yes.
So that's there.
I used to watch that years ago. But at home with my parents, but
What I'm
What I
trying to do
didn't-
here,
somehow I've
what I'm
watched the
trying
last
to do,
30 years.
is just advance this until the blade just is touching the top, so as I know where I am when
What
I switch
I'm
this on.
Yeah, what I'm a bit concerned about is they announced it tonight on somewhere, I can't remember, wasn't it? That Great Britain or Britain, whatever, or the UK is
Favourite.
on the final of Eurovision
Yep.
because we're one of the five, the Great Five. Yeah, we always come last or next to last, but we still get to the final. How is that?
No, we were second a few years ago.
Yeah, but apparently we got a pass to go to the final regardless. We don't have to.
We did,
We
aye.
have to
Super
you know,
five,
that-
I think we called them.
yeah, well, you know,
It's a whole load
Wait.
of crazy. Every single one of them.
Isn't it?
Do you remember how far I said I'd take us in, William?
no.
No.
The
22
21
was it?
mils.
21, 22.
Remember the little pip on the front as well, if you're thinking
I
of
don't,
it.
I don't matter about the pip.
Right.
We'll go to 22 and then I'll try it.
Chance that.
I'll just check the depths with my little magical, because I have to cut that. It's not big enough yet. That's only a 40 mil
High
and I need
level.
42 mil or something.
That's a pilot hole.
It's a small pilot hole, yeah.
Why don't you just use the 42 mils forcing a bit?
I haven't got a 42 mil fussing about smarty pants.
Oh, I have.
No, I haven't. Hey, we also haven't got fussing about
That's
extensions.
another order then tonight.
Did you know that I haven't got fussing about extensions either?
No, yeah. Well, they're being made. Apparently,
Yeah, that'll be
Glyn
fine.
said he'll make those for you.
So that's just a little bit too deep, but it'll be all right. So we'll take this back off again now. Remember to switch the clock off on the thing. Save wasting the batteries. Forever
I've used mine so much the battery's
winding.
packed up. I've got to put another one in.
Do you want another battery?
I will do one point, some
I
point.
bought a strip of them.
Did you?
Here, look at this. Look at this, Robbie. You watching?
Well, oh no! Don't throw that away. Well, that's a good bit.
Keeping that bit for next. Let's go finish this bit. Right, I need to
Don't
make this
mind
a
them.
little bit big.
They're gone into a bucket. They're going to be washed. They'll be back in circulation next week.
Yeah.
Shut up, you.
There's a bucket on the, just over past the layer there.
Hope you give my
Throw
team
it straight in.
Yeah, friggin' rat bag.
Actually, what he's done, he's thrown it near the door. Michelle comes out, picks it up, scrubs them, brings it back, gives it to him.
So now I need it this weight. Let me go to that camera. I need it this weight.
That wide.
So it's within a about 2 mil of it,
Oh, right.
but it's not
Ooh.
adequate. So I'm going to try and do it with this little round tool. Don't even know if I want to use it with a round tool.
Well,
Well, it'll be nice and square going down the side. So
yeah,
Should
you
be.
got to be square.
Well, it's not that important. It just doesn't need to be too big. More speed.
2 mil. That's one off each side.
yeah.
It is, Terry. It certainly is, Terry.
Well, you'd be surprised how many people think it's 2 mil too small, and they take 2 mil off, and then they notice
Exactly,
it's
yeah.
big.
And you think, oh dear. Let me just check that now.
Fucking
Nope,
hell,
not yet.
said Joe should do the Yorkshire Grit song on Eurovision. Probably get further than we normally get.
Let me put that
Now,
on there,
now.
lock it. Oops. Still a wee bit yet to go. Yeah, there is. Damn.
Oh well.
This is one of these occasions when you work at it and then you think,
And then
I'll
it's
just take an
the
extra wee
last
bit
cut
off this
because of-
time,
Yeah,
and then it's too
always
big.
the same.
So there's another 1 mil off.
Do it for
Oh,
Yorkshire.
Do it for you.
That's too big now, Brian.
That would not surprise me, Tar.
There you go. Too big.
No, that's fine. It'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll be
grand.
fine.
It'll be grand. Now, just go do a little bit of shaping on that. Just to get rid of some of the wood, because what I'm going to do now is put that on pen jars. or pin jaws.
Overhead camera, please.
Yeah, I'm coming to that. So we'll just take a little bit off of this, build up some speed there. That's not enough. That'll be better. It's maybe too big, this one, actually. Yeah, we'll take a bit off from there.
That gouge sounds blunt on that wing.
Gouge is not blunt.
It sounds it.
There's a little knot or something there on one side, I think.
It's maybe a crack. And we're
Yeah.
going to take a bit more off of there.
Kingsborough Rob's having to go.
Oh, take care, Rob.
Hi,
Thanks
Rob.
for coming in, buddy.
Bye for
He's
now.
gone to watch Eurovision. I mean, that's what he's doing. Good luck, mate. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Rob. Kingsborough.
Abrasive Rob.
Yeah. He's seen enough now. He's got enough now to feed the kids.
Does he not know there's a whole lot more sand than it been on?
He obviously hasn't realised.
Oh. Too big a cut. Don't be greedy, Brian.
Now Rob's gone. You could finish out with a skew juice. You don't have to sand it. Then.
Don't be mean, Terry. And you after getting 2 free pencils.
Yeah.
That looks like a Home Pride hat.
It does,
does.
doesn't it? I mean, that's going back a bit. Home pride.
Ah, sugar.
Mm.
Oh, Cornish maid Katie says the UK is up. Lol. 3 girls this year now. I saw them on some show.
Yeah, I seen one on
No
thing.
TV, I think.
idea.
Yeah. A bit of eye candy, but I don't think they can sing. Still by Home Pride, can you? I don't know.
Did you see the two boys? The two boys
Okay,
from,
that's
I
good.
don't know where they were from.
Lucy.
Switzerland or somewhere.
Hmm.
Just a spitting image of Jedward. You remember them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Ah.
bloody things they were.
They were
Love
a
it.
X Factor, weren't they?
How the hell they won? I don't know where they got. I don't know.
See, most countries, they don't want to win it because they can't afford to host it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an expensive thing to be hosting. I'll tell you, this gouge is blunt already.
Well, I did tell you that.
As he grabs a spare.
Yeah, because he can. That's better.
Preparation.
That's better.
Preparation.
That's better.
That's better, isn't
You
it?
should go and sharpen it. Jedward Ron blankety blank the other night. That program's still going? Is
Yeah,
started again.
somebody-
it? Didn't like it the first time round.
Yeah, I didn't much like it either.
With Terry Wogan. What about the
Yeah.
Generation Gear?
It was okay when Terry Wogan
all
done it, and then,
rubbish.
what do you call him, did it?
It's all rubbish.
Les
There's
Dawson,
Dawson.
was it after that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Les Dawson did it, yeah.
It's all rubbish. Bradley Walsh.
Bradley Walsh, that's who it was.
He does the chest, doesn't he, I think?
The chase, yeah.
Is he still in
I do
Right,
quite
it's
like
just
sometimes the
program.
chase because I can actually,
Right.
you can learn a few things with it.
So that'll do now.
Yeah, you
We'll
can.
take this out of here. And we'll change the jaws.
No, it looks like a Humper Lumper hat.
Oh, no.
Gav today wants to know, is it going to be a fancy Is it going to be a fancy tea light Woodart-3 thing?
Who said that?
Gav.
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 Well done, Gav. Well done, Gav.
First prize
Straight
goes
in.
to Gav.
First prize goes to Gav tonight, yep.
You guessed it last time.
He did.
He did. He guessed the bit I was doing it instantly before I even started it. And I ain't spoken to him, so.
No, I haven't spoken to him either.
Remember that complicated thing I did? And he said, oh, it's going to be a such and such and such. Oh,
Yeah, got it off the bat.
that man got a warped mind.
Analytical.
Hmm.
That's what it is. I did this the other day, and I pushed that in there. My finger was still in there when it clicked.
It clicked in.
I'll tell
Oh,
you what, it was a
Ouch.
bit painful. I'll not
As
do it
he
twice.
grabbed for the plunger to get it out.
I'll not do it twice, that's for sure.
can you repeat what you said?
No.
No.
Ouch.
Definitely not, no. Yeah, ouch was the word there, and that was it, Danny. Well, something like that anyway. I just need to put that in there just for a second.
Is that your
Did you
original
paint
one there,
that?
Brian?
What?
This
You
tail
spray
stuff-
painted it, did
yeah.
you?
That's the original Xmaster one, yeah.
Have you painted it?
Because no, because it pushes it further, much further out.
No, but
for the-
I mean, mine's like destroyed almost. I've been using it since I've had the lathe. What you been using instead?
I've been using a step center. That's
Oh,
all right. That's
right.
actually right in the middle, so that's cool. Just tighten that up. Open,
I need to
not
buy a
closed.
new one.
I got my ear to the grind in case I hear a crack.
No, I won't worry about it.
That should be all right. We really don't want to hear a crack, right? Do we?
No.
I'll stand up, all right. Wrong tool. This tool.
Yeah, Martin Forza hasn't had a TV license for years. He prefers to watch us and others. However, Martin, problem I got is Ruth likes Craponation Street and the like.
I've never been bothered about that.
No, I can't stand soaps.
Yeah, there's enough drama in my life without them.
Michael, Christine and Michael, Christine says Michael says that the only channel he watches is YouTube.
Same with Glyn.
I'll tell you what, it's
Yeah.
quite soft. That. Just took
It
a
is
bit off.
aluminium. Aluminium.
Aluminum.
Designed like that so it doesn't ruin the tool. Because you can actually true that up.
The one I have
Learn
has a
something
stainless
every
steel
day,
tip
don't
on
you?
it.
Oh no, well, yeah, it's not the Axminster one, is it?
It is, yeah.
Oh,
It's the
they changed
Evolution
it
one.
then. They changed it. Because it used to be aluminium. Well, I got the aluminium one. And it's good because when you want it a bit thinner or thicker or whatever, you can just put it in the chuck and true it up.
Yeah, it has a steel tip. It's aluminium, and the last 5mm tip is steel.
All right. Tomorrow, mine in.
I think that'll do. We'll just sand that up.
And you're going to drill it, and you're going to put you're going to put a little bar on each side to hold it on, and you.
That's correct, Harry.
Lollipop stick.
Mm.
Bring His Majesty back again. Not that he's working all that well, but
Yeah.
you really have to move that switch, don't you?
You do. Well, in case you move. No, you'd better not move it yet because you might change your mind and put your lathe back.
No, I'm
Knowing
not
you,
mind the least thing with us.
then you need to change the switch. Location. I don't know what I'm going to make on Sunday. I've got a clue.
Well, I keep sending you ideas, but you keep ignoring them.
You haven't sent me one this week.
No, I've
Have you
sent
not?
you
Have you not?
previously.
Have you not that book read yet?
No, I'm got through the first 20 pages, and then of course the allotment takes over and other things take over, and I've got to go out to lunch with Ruth, which is nice. I'd rather do that. Lucy says, "Start me chess set."
There's an idea.
That's not a bad idea, you know. What about your lamp?
I'll see. Lamp? What lamp?
The outside lamp.
Oh no, that's has been, that is, Joe. Can't
Well,
do
he
the
hasn't
lamp.
because he haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, no, but I can't do the lamp.
He's abandoned that idea.
Gone as far as I can go. I can't get the
Okay.
top piece, so
Okay.
I've got to wait till I see Pete at his house in
Right.
June. Because
Why
I'm,
is that?
I'm
Because
getting
It's not far away.
Pete's the only one tall enough to reach it. Is that what it is?
no. Pete's the only one Pete's the only one that I know has got a planer thicknesser that he's getting rid of, and I'm going to pick it
Oh,
up
right, okay.
so I can
Ah,
actually
yeah.
make
Fair
the
enough.
top myself.
Right, that'll do. I'll just give that a quick
Excellent.
blast with 400
Yeah,
grit.
perhaps I'll make some prawns on Sunday.
We'll do 320.
Prawns.
Prawns. Chest set.
Quick bit of 320 grit.
Oh, prawns.
Pawns,
I
you
thought
meant.
you
Prawn.
said prawns.
He did
I
say
did.
Prawns, I
prawns.
did as well.
He did.
Terry, you're a
I
That's
did
what he
say
did say.
prawns.
Just to be an awkward
Just see if
outside.
you're taking notice or so.
Now,
I was.
we'll leave that. Oh, there's a crack. Ah, damn. Ah, well, I just have to be.
That'll be fine.
Martin forces chess set's a good one, Lucy. I'll be making one for about 4 years. Can we wait that too long?
So what I've done there is I've just leveled up my tool rest with the point, so it's bang in the middle.
Clever you.
Now I want to draw a tiny little mark there, about there, and another one about there.
Is that your new Klingspor pencil?
No,
Oh.
that's my new Klingspor pencil, but it's not sharp, so we'll use the other one. And Rob's not here, so he won't really. Now I need to drill holes in that now, so I need a 2mm drill. No, I need a 3mm drill.
3mm bit.
A 3mm would be 2.5 would be better, but I haven't got one, so 3mm drill bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3mm. That's the one. And we'll drill this in a little bit. Now, I'm going to use my eye to hope this is
Dead
straight.
straight. That's better.
Oops.
Oh, lock it.
That'll be far enough. And get this one to start the same place. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just pushing the drill in a little bit and then draw it back out again. And try and hold it so it's just going to.
Start the hole. Drill a little bit first, sideways, and then
That's what I'm doing,
straighten it.
Terry. No, I can't do that because you widen the hole. It just has to go in straight. There you go.
No, then you
Start
sand
the
it back off where you made the mistake.
I didn't make any mistakes, Terry. I don't make mistakes. I'm invincible.
Martin's Woody Creation says I could try turning a pedestal bowl. But again, I did one of those about a year ago.
Yeah,
Could
it's
do them.
time you did another one.
Yeah. I did one out of you.
Got a nasty crack in there. I wonder should I put some CA glue in that.
Yeah.
Just snooker glue in.
I don't know what size of brass rod I need. I'll use this one.
I'll
just
have a
to
think about
test
Sunday.
the size.
I might turn the night on Sunday.
Well, that'll be good. If that
Where
fit.
do you get those rods from?
I buy them from Amazon.
Where's Brian get everything from?
That'll
Amazon.
be good. I'm
Amazon.
just
Off of Jeff
gonna
Bezos.
cut that one in half. I think
Mm,
this is the job now. Cutting it in half. Sheesh.
but he's got a nice luxury yacht.
The problem with these is
Pedestal bowl. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I?
you open them.
You know, something I've never done.
I've got
Have
it.
you not? It's a
And
lot
I've
to
turned
know.
home.
So
Turn
that's a
under
short
them,
one.
but
So
you
we'll
got,
put
it's
that
a
one in there.
mindset, William. You got to think about it. Oh, what shall I do? You know, and then you
I'll
look,
use-
you see a picture, and think, I'll
I'll
turn
just
that.
use
Yeah.
I just use the back of my pliers because it doesn't need very much. Just a little tap in. And then do the same with this one. I'm making a rod for my own back using two. Rod for my own back.
Right, the
Oh
squares
my
on the
goodness.
chessboard are going to be 2 inches square. So I'll need to make them an inch and a half maximum.
That should do.
You need a 1/4 inch each side, don't you?
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Take that out again. So as I can finish them.
So I've got to work out then the height against the width.
I'll do that in a minute.
Enchanted Wood Designs is in. He said that should be fine. Oh, I've never
Evening.
seen you come in before. Good evening to you.
Right, let's finish. Let's get some sanding sealer on that quickly.
Leo?
Can't remember, be honest.
I think it's Leo.
I'm getting on a bit my age. I tend to forget.
Enchanted Wood Design.
Mm.
As I think Leo, I think.
I have to keep
Well, that's
questioning
not
it because
sealer,
I
is it?
keep forgetting.
Did you sand out the mark that you made with the drill when it slipped or not?
Yes,
did,
Terry.
Okay, just checking.
Yes, Terry.
Kevin.
Kevin, evening, Kevin.
Yeah, Leo, we were a little bit far out, weren't we?
That's way up.
No, only JK, so it's only 2
So-
letters out.
So who is Leo?
No. Hi, Leo,
Somebody
says
else.
Andy, door 60. He's called Kevin, Andy, so change that. Hi, Kevin.
Right, Kevin. I don't think Kevin sticks as well as Leo. Kevin.
Kevin.
Remember, Joe, it's Kevin.
Kevin's in anyway.
And
Well,
Leo.
I've got an older brother called Kevin, so let's try and remember.
Like the hot.
So you could think Enchanted Wood Designs is your brother, Kevin.
Leave that. I'll use that for the next one. What do I need now? We're just going to polish this. We're not going to bother with the Yorkshire grit.
Kevin says he's been called worse.
Being called word. Yeah,
Aw.
haven't
And we all, Kev. We all.
Yeah. And today.
And today, yeah.
Brian gave
I
us
better-
horrible abuse
Mm.
before we
Who
came
did?
live.
Me?
He did, didn't he? He had her.
You're needing it. They're very
In fact, we
cheeky and
nearly had
bold
it. We
sometimes.
nearly got the union rep in and went on strike. Is that bad?
They get very bold, these boys, sometimes, you know. So we'll just put a little bit of wax on that. Keep it as natural as possible.
Ooh, natural.
Speed up again. Quickly buff that off.
That's a good one, Martin. Yeah, that's a good one. Hose bollards. Anybody ever heard of hose bollards?
No.
Nope.
No.
You stick them in the ground, and when you pull your hose around your garden, you don't knock your pots off or whatever.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh.
They're fancy with balls on the top. That's a good idea. Actually, I
That's
could make some of those
that
because
is a good idea.
my wife would like that.
Mhm.
They'll get
Now,
wood spun rounds in, even in Douglas.
What I need to do is
Good
remember
evening,
to,
Doug.
to
How are you doing, buddy?
close this rather than open it. So that way,
Doug has been out mowing.
Is he? Wonder if you got any hose bollards. You got any
there's
hose
the
bollards,
little
Doug?
thing with this little metal container on it. So
Yeah,
that's
look at
one
that.
done.
Well, one to do.
We'll just
For
do this
shot
one.
cuts.
Patent pending, Martin. Well done. That's all right.
There's that. That's that one in the shavings.
Yep.
I'll pick it up in a minute when there's something else to pick up. I'll pick it up now. I'm not that inflexible. I've got a complaint
Go on then.
for Steve.
Mhm.
The magnets
Yeah.
on these jaw holders are too tough. I can hardly pull them.
Can't
These
get them
small
off.
jaws, I can hardly pull them off.
He needs to get lighter magnets in.
It's all right with the bigger ones.
Mm.
There's more to grip. Oh, wrong way around. That'll do. Put that in there. Come round here, you. Take that up. Screw that up nice and tight. I'll just leave him on to suck the air out, I was thinking there, but it's too noisy. Right, let's turn this next one then.
Put the lid on that
Exactly the same size.
Lid's on it, buddy.
Exactly the
No,
same size.
Right, no, I want it, there's 3 and I want them to be different.
Of course you do, because it's easier.
No, I want them to be different aesthetically. Because this
You've
is
got
more
3.
wood style.
You've only got 2 bits of wood.
No, I haven't.
Ah,
Here's one I made earlier.
ahead,
he lied. He's a liar. He's a toe rag, isn't he?
I'll have to remake that one because it's got copper wire on it, or a piece of copper on it. And I don't really want that, so.
Okay.
So let me just face off this end again. So this one has to
Heather, if you can imagine, Heather, that what he's just made, and another one, and what he's going to make now, and the thing he made in the center is going to stand in the center of the table, and those are going to be suspended in wire off of it.
Now
What's he going to make? He's going to make. Well, I'll let you figure it out, Heather.
Yeah.
No doubt you will.
Where is this? There it is.
Brian has Lucy totally confused. And yes, I know it doesn't take much. Before you say
Before
it, Terry.
you say
I
it,
wasn't
Terry.
going to say that, Lucy.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you were.
We'll all do that, William.
No, Mike, it's not a napkin ring holder.
No,
No,
I got one of those. Nothing like it.
no, not even close, mate.
Not even close.
You won't have to wait long.
No, you won't have to wait long.
He knows what it is. He's only messing.
But Lucy don't.
She does. Whoa, stop.
Well, maybe I would, Luce.
Something making a funny noise there.
Is it
Oh, I
cracked?
made that
Check.
noise.
Check it's not cracked.
No, this bit
That's
seems to
all
be okay. So now, it needs to be slightly smaller than this one, but not a whole lot smaller. So we'll take it out in the middle again.
Mike thinks it's a suspended gravy boat.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
we
your
could go along
imagination.
with that.
Yeah,
I like
that's
your imagination, that's good.
feasible.
Unlikely,
Wouldn't
but
hold much
feasible.
gravy, though.
Other
Take a little
camera.
part of it. No other camera.
Keza was disappointed that I didn't wish her happy birthday on Sunday. I never knew it was her birthday Sunday. Sorry, Luce. I never knew it. Happy birthday for Sunday, Kez.
Need a bit of advance notice for that kind of thing. Now that you know what it is, I can
They don't know. Lucy don't know what it is.
use a cup.
Lucy don't know what it is.
Oh, she don't? Okay.
No.
Maintain
We're
the
going to keep her
secret.
in suspenders until she does. He's always got a happy face. Brian's always got his happy face on his lathe.
Who's got happy face? Oh, yeah.
Smiley face, yeah. He went on yesterday.
A bit deeper.
That's it's going at an angle. I don't think it needs to go deeper. It better not need to go deeper.
Looked like it.
No, don't think so. I think you just need to.
It just looked like it was about protruding out a bit.
William told me it's no, it's deep enough. It's not. It's going out a little bit of an angle.
That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't remember it was Kez's birthday on Sunday, because it was Friday was her birthday, And Saturday and Sunday, according to her. That's why.
Try that.
Do you like acid house music, Brian?
Acid House. No. Why is
Okay.
Zed coming?
No, Martin just with his creation says, "Can't imagine Brian liking acid house music."
Yeah, I was just going to say, buddy, to go easy. That's to come back out.
Yeah, is that protruding a bit, or is it just not
It's
wide
not
enough?
coming. It's just not being lovely in the bottom. I'll get it now. Take a lot of them more off the bottom. Get them little shavings.
Lovely.
It can be loose.
Something
It could be a little bit loose anyway.
Something to be said for a nice scraping cup.
There we go.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Perfect. That's it now. It's perfect.
I like using scrapers. I've used them all my life.
Same. I love scrapers.
So I'm going to make this a little bit narrower.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Overhead.
just take a little off here. Something like that. And one coming in around there. I know that's not cutting in the correct direction. I just
Just
want to
switch
come
to
round
the
that
overhead
corner.
there now, buddy.
I will, just in a second. There you go. And now we can just start taking this down now.
You're in a rush, of course. You could use a roughing gauge, right?
Yeah. Too big and close to the chuck.
Ow. Live dangerously.
I
Or
do
you
enough
could
of
turn
that.
it around. But you could turn it around and do it the other way so that it's in your pin jaws. You got no chance of slipping then, anyway.
I know. But I just want to get rid of the most of it here. Whilst it's nice and secure in that jaw, we'll get rid of the most of it. We're rushing a wee bit now.
Yeah, take your time, mate. You got all night.
Okay.
Mickey don't expect you in anyway, she said. She's great now because, that's her comment earlier, she's great now because Brian is outside.
So a little bit of a finesse cut now.
I take it that's Christine typing. Christine says, Lucy, I was 75 on Sunday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Christine.
birthday, that's
Happy
right.
birthday. Yeah.
I didn't know. You should have told us. I'd have wished you happy birthday last Sunday. Hope you had a good day.
A little bit smaller.
You certainly don't look 75 anyway.
You're such a smoothie, Terry.
Ain't you just?
Oh, he talked the birds out of the trees, this man.
Yeah. You had a good paper round, Christine. That's what it was. What's the word, Brian? Is it maple?
Magnolia.
Magnolia. Magnolia,
And-
Kevin.
And the stem was cherry.
The stem was
The
cherry.
stem
Yeah.
was cherry.
The pink cherry blossom variety.
MB would turn in and saying, "You take as long as you want, Brian. The wife's having a Eurovision party."
Oh, God.
Oh,
As Jethro would say, Christ.
Christ alive.
Yeah. My sausage rolls, Paul, I think they're baked, but I can't be bothered to go and get them. They'll be warm enough. Be nice.
He'll murder them.
Have
as
you ever
well
noticed,
later.
everybody, have you ever noticed when you're driving along, like on a fast road or something, you always see like dead deer, dead
Yeah,
pheasants,
you do now. Yeah.
dead badgers, dead foxes. You see dead crows, do you? Do you know why? I've worked it out.
Why?
This'll be
Well,
good.
because there's always two of them. One's a lookout. If you drive with the windows open, you'll see when you're driving along a road, you'll hear one crow say, car, 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 car.
I told you this was going to be good.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I can't
right.
believe I waited for that.
Oh, right.
I'm just giving you a quick shout out, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. One more joke, Terry. You've room for one more.
My
Be like
goodness.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, tell us another one, Tim.
No, I don't know any jokes. I'm, me, you know me. Crumbs. Life's always good in the fast lane.
That's a big one done. Little one and the other little one, just in case.
Loads of sharpening.
3 little bits. Doesn't take long on a pro edge. Right wing, left wing, roll over the nose.
Rolls over the
good.
nose.
Put the pro edge bits back in their holder. And we're back. That'll do. We'll get the other side and then we'll change the jaws again. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just sand that a little bit first. Won't take a minute. We'll start with 180 here. It'll be fine. Just do it quickly by hand. Any budding electricians out there can come and move that switch for me.
Honestly, yeah.
I have got a rude joke for you, but I don't know if I ought to say it on here.
No.
A rude one.
It's a bit. It's
No,
a
we don't
bit
want-
early.
Well, no, it's just it's quite actually relevant. But
Christine and Michael were saying, Terry, have you turned mulberry?
I haven't.
That's something to
turned
try.
mulberry. I haven't turned mulberry, Christine.
Pete's
Sorry, I
like
didn't
this,
see it. I was
mulberry.
looking at something else.
That's beautiful wood.
I've never turned it, to be honest. I've got a piece of lilac as well. Somebody up in the village here that when we had all those gales, a tree blew down, and
Yeah, lilac is lovely as well.
and
Some
it was a
beautiful
big,
purples and pinks.
huge sycamore tree blew down. So they had the pavilion where it blew down. They had to get the the arborists in to do it properly. It's massive it was, and it knocked over this other tree, and then matey cut it up and said, "Oh, that's a whatever it was,
Oh, lilac.
Yeah, it has
but they
beautiful
said,
colour inside. Really does.
yeah, but they took all the sycamore away. I mean, they didn't know this lilac tree was like too damaged, and he went back the next day to clean up, and he saw this here, so he cut it down, and he called my friend Colin at Turn Links and said, "There's a piece of lilac there if you want it." The tree, we've left the stump and whatever. And Colin said, "Well, no good to me." And he rung me. I said, "It's good to me. I'll be up in the van in about 2 minutes." So got that.
Just give me a minute. I'll be there.
All right, just to let everybody know, though there is England, I don't know if anybody overseas would understand this. But what does ejaculate mean? Well, I got it here. The dictionary version is a Yorkshire person says to Jack when he's not on time. That Glyn I hear laughing in the background.
That was one, yeah. He's obviously
Coughing.
heard that one before.
Ejaculate.
That must be one of his. Must be one of Gordon's repertoire.
No, he's choking on his coffee.
Choking on his cough.
That's just not quite setting that chuck. So we'll fix that now.
It'll sand up nicely, won't it?
More speed, more speed.
Warp speed.
Warp speed is right. A terrible bad habit of turning small things at the same speed as we turn the bow.
Yeah,
Wondering why
no,
it takes so long.
whack it up. 2,500 or more.
2,300 in this belt.
Yeah, that's about right.
That'll be all right.
I will, Lucy.
Oh,
Have you just
stop
lost
on
your
one.
end?
Did you see what happened there?
No.
It moved in the chuck. It moved in the chuck.
Oh, never mind.
So we'll have to fix that. Just a tiny little bit of movement, but we don't want any movement. So we'll just put that back in and then tighten it back away. That's the wrong way.
Just to remind everybody, don't fart in an Apple store. Okay?
Go on then.
Well, they don't have windows.
Don't have windows. Ah, very good. Are you reading these off Bad Dad Jokes webpage?
No. This is ones I've been sent.
There we go. That'll do. Nice and simple.
Yeah.
Where is my drill?
I've often been asked, because of my age, of course, what do I, what do old folks do when you're retired? Cheeky buggers, old folks. Well, I'm fortunate because I've had a chemical engineering background. And one of the things I enjoy most is converting beer, wine, and vodka into urine. I do it every day. Really enjoy it.
Oh, you're a worry, Tar.
You chucks are getting worse.
Yeah.
We got to move on. Try and save you.
Yeah. Just,
We need saving.
But I am looking for a bit of advice for next year. I'm looking for a bit of advice next March or February, whenever it is. What's the best number of roses to give the wife for Valentine's Day? Is it 6, 12, or 24?
12.
Or is it the whole tin?
Oh, what?
Brilliant. Brilliant, Dale. Brilliant. That's funny. Right, standing still. We're going down now.
Brian's in production mode now.
Yeah, he's away, look. Well, he's not two the same because he said they got to be different. To
Well,
make that
slightly different.
usual.
Slightly different.
Yeah,
Similar,
that's
similar
fine.
but different. Don't make the mistake I did the first time. And draw
Which
your little
was?
lines on first, then sanding seal it and wax it.
Yeah, can't get it off.
Yeah, because it's not a good idea. It just isn't a good idea. Bit of Hampshire wax again. And we're on the road. What camera is on? That camera.
Yeah, on the right one.
Well,
Now, you could take your choices of pieces of wood and stuff, of course. Make whatever you want. And these can be any shape that you like. And I haven't looked at it fully assembled or even worked it out in my head how it should look. We're just going to kind of suck it and see.
Wing it.
We're just winging it as right.
Kevin says as long as it's not a commission, you have to measure over and over, so they all look the same. It doesn't matter if it's off a little bit.
It's not a commission. Okay, done a little bit more wax on that. Just round the top, but no matter. It's only a YouTube piece.
Ruth and I are not going to bother to book a holiday next year.
Why not?
I'm going to buy a dinghy from Argos and go sit on the beach in Dover and wait for put up in a 5-star hotel.
Yeah. So that fits and that fits. Let me just get
It all
my
fits, Bri.
toe rest to the right size. There.
Looks lopsided though, or is that by the angle of the camera?
What was the angle of the dangle? Pencil. 2 little lines. One about there somewhere. One about there somewhere. No, maybe higher up. There maybe. And about there somewhere. Again, I'm just guessing. They're not being the same. It doesn't have to be the same. They'll be on opposite sides anyway. So you could leave your toe rest there if you wanted, but I don't. I take it away.
No, because the soft steel, it'll drill bit will mark it, won't it?
I will on that one. And it doesn't really matter how deep you drill that hole, as long as it's deep enough.
Just a question. You know, like silver has the number 925 on it, so you know that it's silver.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Does like steel, soft steel, aluminium? Do they have numbers
Yes.
on them?
They do, yeah.
They don't have
Everything's got
numbers on them
numbers.
usually. The numbers usually not paint stamp on them. You kind of have to take their word for it.
They come in batches. You know, like the manufacturer says, they wrap a number around it and say, this is batch 42. It's blah, 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 you know.
Yeah, that's M42
Okay.
steel. Whatever.
I just thought that.
Should really have done that before I sanded it. Anyway, I'm just going to give that a wee touch. That'll do. 400 grit just takes the little bit of tool mark off. My polishing cloth again, just give it a wee polish. It's fine. Need another 2 bits of, what do you call it?
Thingy bob.
Brass rod.
Brass rods, yeah.
Where are the first 2 brass rods? There they are. That's them. They can go back in there now. That's the wrong way around, Brian.
Martin.
Long one goes to the top, short one goes to the bottom. Or long one at the bottom, short one at the top, should I say it?
Mark, that's a cracking one.
That's a brilliant, Mark. Because Brian doesn't know. Brian, this might relate to you and Michelle. I don't know really, but Brian, Martin at Woody Creation says, I haven't spoken to my wife in 4 months. I was always taught it's rude to interrupt the woman when she's talking.
Yep, it does. It's 100% correct. And I'll just cut this in half again. If I can't. Oh, who knew 3mm brush rod would be that tight?
Yeah, put a 2.5 mil hole in it. It's going to be, isn't it? Is it a 3 mil drill bit?
It was a 3mm drill, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
But it can be
should go
glued in anyway, so not matter.
And
Now,
what
if I was-
sort of glue would you use?
Oh, super glue just. If I was
And
doing
that would
this for
hold it, would it?
a piece for display or anything real, for real,
Hmm.
rather than just doing it for YouTube, I would take my time and it would all be measured and perfect. But as it is,
Hunky
it's not.
dory.
Need this now. And open, no, close. Make sure you get that right. Don't break it now. Right, let's try and do a little bit of assembly here. So this goes back on the chuck now. Oh, wrong chuck. You change the jaws again, like.
Well, at least it's easy to change them.
It's rather
Yeah.
easy changes, right?
Ever so easy, isn't it?
Rather than taking the chuck off and putting another one on. You know. Like most of us menials got to do. Well, that's without money.
That's without money. Listen to him.
Menials.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you, Terry?
No.
Just as well, because my,
Sure.
my sorry gene has run out.
You never even put them on.
Back on there. Screw this back up. Now,
Now he says.
No. This is the coup de grace. This is,
Let me
come
get
on,
that.
people, have you worked that out yet, Lucy?
of course she has. Of course she has. Up. Oh, I can't get up. Up. Don't shut up, will you?
I didn't say a
I
word.
never said a word.
Oh,
nothing.
just snag it. Oh, I forgot the wee thing.
It's the chuckle that did it with him.
I'm going to start calling you two the Chuckle Brothers. Right, which is the biggest one? This is the biggest one, so the biggest one goes at the bottom. It goes that way up.
That's the way around, yeah.
So
This is where you got to measure critically.
well, critical, maybe not.
Ish.
Ish,
Critical enough that the
Critical-ish.
brass rods fit.
Well, the only thing is you'd manipulate the brass rod a little bit.
Yeah, you can get, there's a little bit of flexibility in them. So I want that one nearly at the bottom. So that keeps the weight down at the bottom. So that one goes there, that one goes there. And we need to make sure that that's kind of straight. How am I going to do that? I didn't need that big board on there yet. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Dear, oh dear.
I need to bring my tailstock up again, don't I? Or my banjo up again. I'll put that up in a minute or two so you can see it better. Put that in there. Need to make sure that is still, yeah it is. Still at centre height. Bring that down a bit. About there somewhere. That should be straight. So now I've got a little cross to drill a hole in. We'll drill a hole in there. And there. That's about parallel with where I want to go. Make quite a big hole. It doesn't matter. The start's the important bit.
Yeah, I don't think I'd trust myself to do something
No,
straight.
I always use a brado. Put a little pilot hole in first.
Nah. Where's your sense of adventure?
Yeah, the drill bit goes skating across the piece.
Not has to go in there. There's not one to go in. So what do I use?
Mallet.
Yeah, gently, mind, because you might break it, Brian.
No, you're not going to do the chuck there, mate.
See that?
Yeah. But it doesn't
See
matter
that?
really, because he can put it back in, can he?
Where is my chuck key? Oh, there it is. I can. There it is. Give it a bit tighter.
Mm.
Give it another couple of little taps.
Can you take off the
I think that's all the
piece
way
of
in.
magnolia and just tap the brass rod?
Well,
Would
No.
that be?
probably could. I probably could.
Or put the drill bit back in again. Just give it a little wiggle, maybe.
I think this one's not big enough. Aha.
No. Depends how
Quite
far
deep
you
enough.
want to go in with them.
I want them in a little bit further than they are. But the
Yeah.
other thing is, of course, you cut a bit of the brass off. Doesn't matter. There we go. That's in a bit better now. That's good. That'll do. They'll be getting glued in anyway. So
Don't spin it around fast in case it's going to fly out. Wouldn't you?
no, it shouldn't do.
Hmm.
And I want the next one to go about
Middle.
Where's
The other one up top.
I want the other one to come about here somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
120 degrees.
Something like that. And then the other one will go up there somewhere.
That's good.
So that will come down a little bit. So I'm going to go there with that one. Do my little marks again.
Oh.
Jim Mars says, thankfully, Brian made a mallet the other week.
Yes.
It's called forward planning. No, it's not. It's just dumb luck. Bring that right to there, and then we'll put a pencil on a
Hampton
tool
Wood
rest.
Turnings is in.
Who?
Hey,
Evening,
Scott.
Scott.
Hello, Scott.
How you doing, buddy?
Scott says you really need to make sure the holes are drilled straight and parallel with each other.
Yeah, that is a
That's
bit
true.
of a. There's a bit of a. Yeah.
Brian's
bit of a
doing it
thing.
by eye, Scott, so it's going to be different. 'cause
Just
he's
doing it
Scott.
by eye, so just kind of guessing for speed. As I said, if I was doing it for real,
Move towards your
so
right.
I'm just trying to keep this parallel. That's about
That's
right
it.
there, Terry.
That's it, yeah.
No.
I would actually do it in the drill press and get it right.
Okay.
Towards the
So
right.
I'm not being that fussy. I'm just doing this to give you the idea. Try that. It's good too, I think. Watch that one doesn't
Yeah,
fall out.
You're going to have to shorten the other one then, aren't you?
Well, I don't know, Terry. I don't know if I do.
Come closer in it. Oh. Oh, it's probably wiggling out, was it?
I've just made it a bit closer now.
That's better.
That's better.
That's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
I haven't glued these things in or anything yet, so.
No.
And then the last one, they're almost opposite each other.
Do one right in the middle now, further
Now
up.
this one is one I made earlier has got little bits of copper in it. I was just trying it,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll take the I'll just use the copper now, but I'll take it out and replace it later if I'm going to keep this bit at all.
Well, you can always
So-
change it.
Same.
Right in the middle
Right.
of the two. In the middle of the two.
Something about here somewhere.
Yeah.
Bring it around a bit.
Right
Yeah,
in the
somewhere.
middle. That's it.
Get my pencil again.
Down a bit.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, we'll twist one else. Could be two. Don't do. That's it.
Yeah, there, yeah.
There. Perfect.
He's happy now?
Yeah, it's happy now.
Well, I'm glad
Go
you're
Trying to get
happy.
proportions with the other two.
Oh,
Lift,
bloody
you know.
proportions.
Can't please some people.
He's looking for proportions now as well. I mean,
Well, you know what I mean.
you
Not
know,
asking for much.
Engineering background in it, all that.
Engine with ears.
Engine with ears.
it's not bad.
And a couple of glasses of wine.
Like there. And do a similar sort of thing here. Something like straightish.
Not quite straight, that one, but never mind. Don't break a drill.
It's all right. I don't break a drill on it, whatever you do. This one's not even finished, so. And that one goes in, so it's pretty close to the thing. That's the one that's furthest away. That'll do.
Martin Ford's having to go, Brian. You
All right,
Good night,
Martin.
Warren.
See you later,
Catch
buddy.
up later.
Thanks for coming in,
Take-
buddy. Appreciate
care,
it.
Mark.
Night.
I do
Might
appreciate
see
it.
you on Tuesday night if you come, Martin. I'm doing the demo for the club.
God, I
Turn
tightened
up.
that, didn't I?
You
Can't
did.
get it off. Right, excuse me for 1 second. I go to the bandsaw. I'm just going to cut that tenor off. Better switch the power on first. That would be a good thing, wouldn't it? Handy
That'll help.
We shall make a row, everybody.
Now, I need a little wedge underneath it just to keep it. There we go. And I'll give it a quick rub on my sander. Nearly pressing too hard there. Oh, up we go. Up that
Job's a
goes.
good one.
Up that goes. That one
Hey,
could have been
look at
done
that.
further right, but it'll be all right. What we'll do is we'll do something like this.
You could always put a fourth one on it.
I think I will actually. Oh, it's not quite sitting in there right, but it'll do.
Glue it in.
I like the concept, though. It's good.
Different.
We're going to light them as well. Don't burn the camera.
No, camera's way up.
Oh, lovely.
Camera's miles away. Tell you.
New space rocket.
Your SpaceX rocket.
Four gandos, three gandos. Don't burn your hand, Ross.
I think it will be 4 actually,
Yeah.
because I didn't measure. If I'd have measured that, I'd have made it 120. There you go.
Pull it back towards you. They
Yeah,
were
hold
red.
on.
He's going to change the camera.
Yeah. Turn down nicely.
Ah, look.
Pull it back towards you, Brian.
It's so romantic.
Not that
Get the
one.
right, can't get the right camera.
Right.
Oh, there you
Spin it a
go.
bit. Spin it a bit more.
I'm just going to drop that.
Clockwise, looking down on it, so we can see the back one.
There you go. So if I
Yeah,
turn it round that way,
That's it.
roll.
Oh, yeah. Then there you go.
There you are.
there you go.
Mhm.
That
Very
was
nice.
Great
nice,
job.
Brian.
Looks great.
Yeah. Something
I'll put
entirely
the-
different.
I'll
Super
put the
job.
lights-
Well done, Joe.
Yeah, that was Joe suggested that, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
He sent me a picture, and I went with what my idea of it was.
And Fork and Ale said Brian can fork handle anything.
There you go.
Excellent.
I'm quite impressed.
Lovely.
I'm quite impressed with that. It looks
That's very good.
turned out
Ah,
quite
it looks
nice.
good.
One
It
more
does.
on the other side, make it right, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would make it a nice centerpiece, wouldn't it? Put another small one up here somewhere,
Mm.
just
Good
about
job.
that height. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, wrap some holly around it and put it on your
Well, don't wrap the holly
table
too
for
close.
Christmas.
Dying now, look. Yeah.
Mouthful of smoke then when that. So there you go, guys. That's that. We're done.
Excellent.
What do I need to do now? I just need to show you it again. There, you can see it with the lights on.
Just turn it a little.
Hobby Turner.
That's it there.
is
Stop
it?
there. Stop there. Yeah, good.
Good evening.
Hey, Hobby Turner.
Hello,
How you
Hobby
doing?
Turner.
That one's
Long
a
time
little
no see. We're just about to go. Where you been?
bit, this one's a
Never
little
mind.
bit close. So if I bring
Hope
that
you're
one out a
okay.
little bit, there.
Mm.
I'll need to change the brass rods in that, of course.
Mm.
We'll put brass
Yeah,
rods
it needs lifting up a little as well. Yeah,
Mm.
It does, aye.
on the back end. Yeah.
I just put a longer rod in the bottom. We find on it.
Well, aye.
Michael
But it's-
Douglas is joining us. Ian Malcolm.
But
Hey,
you get the,
Malcolm.
Good
get the
evening,
idea,
Malcolm.
guys. And you can make them to whatever. I mean, these could be great big long things if you wanted.
Mm.
Or,
Small butty ones
Whatever,
or whatever.
yeah.
or
Whatever
Floats
you
your
want.
boat.
you can make them
It's just
square
an
even.
idea that it gives you some inspiration to think about.
A little bit of food for thought. That's what I'm trying to achieve.
Yep.
I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll bring
Very
these
nice.
Hallions back in from the
Well,
background.
before you go, everybody, I'd leave you with this thought. A man breaks wind in bed and says 1-0. His wife breaks wind and says 1 each. He breaks wind again and says 2-1. She says, does it again? She says 2 each. Man breaks wind again. This time follows through, messes the bed. His wife says, what the hell was that? Half time, swap sides.
Okay.
Oh, crikey.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not right now. Put the mouse in the front. There we go.
Terry, you're getting worse.
There you go.
Just thought I'd
Can it
drop
get
that
any
in.
worse?
Past 9 o'clock on it, you know. Although they could watch it any time. Well, it's not past 9 o'clock in America. So, hello, everybody. Welcome back, everybody.
I'll put his face on so as I wouldn't be so embarrassed, guys.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I'm too old to worry about things like that, Brian.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely too old.
Anyway, that was a good show.
That was a
this
very
evening.
good, very good live. I hope everybody
Great
enjoyed
job.
it, and I hope they'll go out and make one. Now that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
get
should
out
have
into
done-
your workshops
Right.
and have a go.
That should have been a hashtag week.
Well, it could be a hashtag week
Yeah, maybe in the future.
because the hashtag's finished now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the thing will come out on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
so we can announce that.
I hope
as the
you've all
next hashtag.
posted your
Pictures off to
mallets,
Steve, yeah.
everybody. Yeah, off to Steve.
If Steve's not
SK
got something
Crafts
else
at
planned.
btinternet.com.
Oh, here
And
we
SK
start again.
Crafts is SKK Crafts.
SK
Crafts.
Crafts. all
SK
one word.
Crafts.
I'll stick it in said
I
chat.
can't get it off.
Yes.
It's stuck in there again.
What are you trying to do, Brian?
Get that Fosnick bit out of that chuck.
The Jacob's Chuck.
I can't get it out. I need to get the. It's just hurts my wrist now.
Come.
So we're
There
done.
you
Get
are.
those banners
If you've
out
done a
of it.
mallet, send it to that. SK Crafts at btinternet.com.
That's the one.
You can see all your mallets, and Steve's going to put a
A montage
Yeah,
together.
montage
It
of
might
everybody's.
be a bit late now.
Before
because
Yeah,
it's
it is
on
a
has
bit
it
late,
on.
Chris.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, you could put it in and say emergency, just done it, just sent the picture, made it last week, forgot. all that crap.
You shouldn't because
Yeah, give
Takes
him,
up
put him
more of
under
Steve's time.
pressure, make him do something.
that's terrible, Terry.
You don't do much, he just
You're a
works full
terrible
time.
man.
What's wrong with that?
Although I have seen some nice pictures on some of the socials.
Yes,
People did
I've
have
seen,
a go.
yeah, I have seen a few
Yep.
good ones.
I think I put my picture. I think I sent my
Yep.
picture in.
I sent mine in, I think, but
I
I
did
might have
too.
been late,
I can't
so you might
remember.
not see it.
We'll see.
Mine's in
Anyway.
the other room. Bruce got it ready for when I come out.
I
That's
can hit
good.
you over the head with it, put you to sleep.
Yeah, she give you a smack of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Take that, big fella.
She'd be wise too.
She will. Yeah.
Right. Does anybody got any questions to want to ask or anything? Anything that is burning in their mind?
So you got your brass rods, 3 mil. You got that from
Amazon.
Amazon. Right.
What
Any
about
old bit-
Anybody in the
any old
world
bit
should be able
wood.
to get that, shouldn't they?
It would be nice if you had contrasting woods, you know, like a dark wood and lighter woods. I suppose it would mean something different.
Malcolm, if you
Um,
post your picture now, he might see it tomorrow and add it to it. You never know.
Might. Send it anyway.
Chances.
You never know.
Chances. Send it on anyway.
And if he throws a wobbler,
I'll be
next
Turner
week,
says, "Can you do it again? I missed it." No, watch the replay.
Press
just
the
rewind
replay.
it. You'll be fine. It's,
Yeah.
That's why it's on
You
YouTube.
can rewind. Yeah, it's only 2 hours. He's only been on 2 hours. Everybody, just to let you know, I'm not the only one.
2 hours and 10 minutes.
And 10
2
minutes.
hours, 10
holy moly.
minutes.
A marathon.
Shut up, the whole lot of you. I don't care.
You know why he's done that? Because he's in
And
there
a
and it's
half.
gradually cooling down. He's feeling
It's
okay.
now 19.8 degrees in my
19.
workshop.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
never
yeah.
felt that heat for the
Still
last 4
warm.
years.
The only thing is, guys, once it goes over 2 hours, we're into overtime.
Yeah, we
I
get paid
know.
double
We're
then.
into double time. We're into
Double
double
Yeah,
nothing
time.
is nothing,
absolutely.
isn't it?
Time. Okay, right. I'll pay you double time. Double nothing, still nothing.
Forking Hours wants to know, is there a difference between the Irish mallet and the Scottish mallet?
Well, there is.
There
Yeah.
is.
Have a look at Irish mallet. Have a look at Scottish mallet.
And I've got an
Scottish
English
mallet.
one.
Scottish
Well,
mallet's
I ain't
got a
got it
big
here.
heat on it. It's got a big
Big
heat on
heat.
it.
Heat on it.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a heck of a size, isn't it?
It's a big clumper. I do have a small clumper, but that's a big clumper. Let me just get my lathe cleaned down a bit. Can't be annoyed with all this dust lying about here. There we go. That's the lathe clean. I'll do the floor in a minute. So,
Yeah.
we'll call it a day,
Has to
guys.
be hoovered.
Let's switch this off now.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in.
Good night, everybody.
Really appreciate
Thanks very
it.
much.
Thanks, everyone, for
Appreciate it.
Good night.
Hope to
Don't
see
forget,
you
Happy
Steve's
Tongues
on
on the way
tomorrow.
out as well.
Steve's on tomorrow.
again.
And Wayne might be on Saturday. I'm not sure. And
Not
I'll
sure
see you
yet.
on Sunday, 7 o'clock.
So,
Bye for now.
early
All
start.
Monday and
Bye for
Dublin
now.
Tuesday and so forth.
Bye.
Bye,
Yeah.
everybody.
Take care,
Have a
everyone.
rest of a
Thanks
good
for
night.
coming in.
Thank you very
Good luck.
much.